The king without a crown. The tiger did not come into this world to be loud. It came to restore balance between power and silence. The tiger does not need a crown. It does not need confirmation that it is a king. When it lies on an elevated place, watching over the trees, it is not displaying dominance. It is seeing the whole, not as a ruler, but as a being that belongs to the space it inhabits. The lion rules socially. The tiger rules through presence. Its calm is not passivity. It is the confidence of a being that knows itself. When you sat opposite the tiger and after some time it acknowledged you, it was not curiosity. It was recognition. This gaze is quiet. This gaze does not take. In zoos, thousands of people pass by tigers every day. Their gazes are loud, filled with expectation, projection, fear, admiration, desire. The tiger does not need to register them, but silence. Silence is always noticed. The tiger's confidence. A tiger's confidence does not come from comparison. It does not come from victory. It comes from the fact that it has never left its body. The tiger knows where every muscle line is. It knows where its breath ends. It knows how much energy it has available and how much it keeps in reserve. That is why it proves nothing. When it moves slowly, slowly is not laziness. It is the economy of awareness. And when it suddenly moves fast, as you saw when food appeared, that is the moment a human realizes that the speed was always there. It simply was not needed. The tiger teaches one essential lesson. Open quote, true strength is the ability not to use it. Close quote. When the tiger walks. When a tiger stands up and begins to walk, the field changes. Even from 20 meters away, you can feel the space thicken, not from fear, but from respect. The territory is its own, not because it owns it, but because it is unified with it. Each step is aligned with the ground. The tiger does not feel the earth only through its paws. It feels it with its entire body at once. That is why it feels as if everything is under control. In truth, what it has is coherence. What happens in the tiger's mind? The tiger does not think in stories the way humans do. It does not count time. It does not ask how old it is. Its awareness is spatial, not linear. When it sits or lies down, it is not bored in the human sense. But in captivity, such as in a zoo, it may feel unused energetic potential. That is why it sometimes walks in circles, not aimlessly. It is regulation of internal energy, maintenance of bodily memory. A way for the body to remember, I am still alive, I am still a tiger. This is not thought, it is bodily intelligence. How the tiger perceives its environment. The tiger does not perceive the world primarily through sight. The eyes are only one layer. It perceives vibrations of the ground, changes in the air, micro movements, intention before it becomes action. That is why it often knows something will happen before it happens. For people who work in zoos, there is an important understanding here. The tiger does not respond to loudness. It responds to a person's inner state. A calm, grounded human is neutral to it. A mentally noisy human is disturbing, even if they are silent. That is why you cannot approach a tiger through technique, only through a state of being. How to connect with a tiger. Energetically. If you stand in front of a tiger, slow your breath, relax your shoulders, do not try to read it. Simply be present. The tiger does not perceive thoughts. It perceives coherence. If you are aligned within yourself, the tiger knows it. And if you are not, it knows that too. That is why the encounter you experienced was rare. Not because you were close, but because you were quiet inside. The tiger's message. The tiger is not a king because it rules. It is a king because it needs nothing. It teaches us to trust the body, not to waste energy, to move only when the movement is true. And when a tiger appears in life, physically in an image, in a dream, or as a symbol, it is an invitation. Open quote, slow down. Enter the body and remember who you are when you are not proving anything. Close quote. The tiger is conscious power in stillness, and the silence it carries is older than words.